Gavin Hefty, my roommate, is not a real person. He's not a real person, and you cannot convince me that he is. He might be a robot. I don't think he's a robot. He might be a robot. Half of the time when I look at him, he's staring at the wall. I don't know what he does all day, because whenever I see him, he's not doing anything. He'll, like, pretend to do stuff. He goes to classes. I've seen him in classes. But he doesn't do anything. He finishes his projects, he does good work, but I never see him working on anything. When we do, like, homework in our room, I hear, like, tapping, I hear clicking. He's, like, on his computer, right? But I look over, there's nothing on the screen. Sometimes it'll just be a dark screen and he's clicking with the mouse. I look over, it's not even plugged in. And when I, like, ask him what he's doing, or if he could explain something he's doing to me, he's a game design student. He'll tell me shit, he'll tell me what he's doing, and it makes sense, and the final project always looks good, but I never see him doing anything. A lot of times he'll, like, come into the room and sit down and just stay there, eyes open, staring at the wall. It has to be like a stasis mode. You know, he has to just be watching, like, taking in information and processing it so he can use it for whatever nefarious reason, whatever he was programmed to do. I don't know. I don't think it's, like, about me. Like, he's not watching me. He's just, like, he's just watching. Also, his name's Gavin. Whose name is Gavin? I'm just saying. Another thing, he knows way too much about birds. He can identify any bird. This is a Gavin thing. This is Gavin Hefty. He can identify any bird. Do you see a bird on the side of the sidewalk? He knows what it is. Those little guys, he knows them. He knows the scientific name and everything. He can replicate the bird song. He knows way too much about birds. And, like, there is, like, this theory or whatever, or, like, this conspiracy that, like, birds aren't real and they work for the government. And I'm not sure how much I buy into that, but it is suspicious. Now, it's like, he's my friend, right? He, like, even if he's a robot, he's, like, my friend, right? And he's a part of, like, my friend group. So, like, I asked the others about it, and some of them believe me. Some of them think he's a robot. Do you think that Gavin Hefty is real?
I mean, yeah. He's definitely real.
No.
He's really good at, like, talking.
He does have the gift of gab.
He's fucking fake, like,
He's just some guy.
that was crafted in a fucking lab.
I mean, like, is he a human? Yeah.
I don't know why people keep making this shit up. It drives me up the fucking wall.
I'm thinking he might be like a cyborg or some kind of, like, you know how you can, like, implant a computer program into somebody's brain? I heard that they're doing that now.
Don't get me wrong, he's, like, a good roommate. Like, he keeps his stuff clean. He doesn't take up much space. We've never had any problems. He's a great roommate. But he is not a real person.